Good morning, Garden of England. Nice morning this morning. So here's the thing I want to talk about today. It's that whole thing about trusting the process when things apparently don't work out the way you want. And that can be the case when we set a goal, we're really working on it, or we are programmed a meeting or an event and somehow or other things don't go the way you want. Then the attitude has to be, there must be a good reason. Even if I don't understand it now, there is a good reason and it'll probably show up later. The trick to programming is to constantly come back to the future, where we constantly go back and review screen 3 and screen 4. And that commitment, that if you like, dedication to your intention, means that if you have to change direction, if it comes out that in the process the goal that you're setting isn't the right one for you, then you'll get, listen to this, you'll get signs. You have to trust that you'll get signs that maybe you need to go in another direction. But because you've already got momentum, it's fairly easy to change into that new direction with confidence, because you've accepted the coincidental, the signs, the serendipity, as it were, and you feel confident in what's happening. In the second interview with Kathleen, which eventually we'll get there with, she does talk a lot about in the process when she was working away with a major goal that she asked for signs. You know, she trusted the source so much so that she knew that signs would appear, and they showed up just when she needed them. And that's been the case for you too. If you've been using these techniques, then you know that you do attract people, places, opportunities, and things happen to your advantage. So it's just to remind you that the stick with it thing is really important. But also I would argue that if something you're programming for, if something you're absolutely committed to isn't working out, then do accept there must be a really good reason. In fact, almost get excited, because something better is just round the corner. Or if you stay a bit further, you stay a bit longer on the track, then something round the corner is going to show up. And it's just trusting, it's trusting the process. And how you build confidence is that you get into the habit of programming regularly, like programming today. What are the big things happening today for you? Even just now as I'm speaking, just as I'm walking down here, just run quickly in your consciousness one or two events that are happening later on in the day, and just imagine quickly them going well. Now if they're big events, then of course you want to do the full thing. You know, it takes 5-10 minutes, get into your alpha state, you know the techniques, get into the screens and program, and especially if you've got the new technology, more advanced technology that I've been teaching recently in the media suite, in the media room there with now the 5th major component, then you're even more likely to trust in the manifestation of the outcomes that you desire for today. So this week, hopefully today, I'm really hopeful that I can get something done on sorting out the distortions on the video. God knows how they happened, but they're there, and we need to get it right and balance the volume. Have a go at that, see if we can get that fixed, and then hopefully get it up by this afternoon or late or this evening even, because that second interview with Kathleen is just extraordinary and will really empower you for the next one. And the fourth one, just to remind you, is going to be about taking your questions and answers. So as you watch the second video, once it's available, and go back to the first video even, the first interview, what kind of questions is it generating in your mind? What would help with clarity? And we'll do that on the fourth interview with her, and we'll be sharing a couple of other things as well. So you get that to look forward to. No barking, Stella. So she's only wanting food at the moment. I keep giving her treats to keep her quiet. She's now learned that if I'm out recording these, there's a good chance she'll get a treat. Dogs, they're amazing. So the other thing that's in the can for this week, there's an interesting word, is I am due again to be in the studio on Wednesday, hopefully being able then to get a head start on this new course that I've written. Look, I'm really pleased with the course I've written. so that your friends, family, loved ones, colleagues can get a genuine introduction to MindStore, not just to build desire, but actually to give them valuable tools and techniques so that they can use them. And even if they never go on to do anything else with what becomes available online or even live, if we get the opportunities through the charities, then those tools will last them for a lifetime, and they will be able to use them to go on and succeed. And that's just so exciting. So anyway, blathering on a wee bit, I'm looking forward to a fantastic week. I hope you are too. I'll be here again tomorrow with whatever shows up in my consciousness as I waken up and think, what should I talk about today? So far the source has been fairly helpful with that. I trust the source will be with you today. Bye now. Have a cracker. Bye now.